Good evening. Hello. Get some light on. A little bit of light. Why not? Hey, hope everyone's good. Just driving home. I know other channels are going on, which is fine. They're really good at what they do. Appreciate anyone who comes aboard. Let's be honest. There's not a ton to talk about right now. I know it's kind of the Dodgers are going, hey, we're not going to do much and all that type of stuff. Hey, Teo's our right fielder for now. Things like that. I don't buy it. I think they're lurking, but they're looking for something. They're looking for something. Some reporter from LA says they got that dead eye on Tarek Skubal. I don't buy that either. Yeah. I don't buy any of it. I just don't buy any of it yet, guys. I don't buy any of it. I'm gonna wait. Now, we've talked about it. If we get Suarez, I'm fine. I just don't think that's our guy that we want, unless, again, maybe he's fixable. Then I'm good with that. But I think the Dodgers are hoping for some high AAV short, what are they called? Short year contracts. And then, for this window, which makes a lot of sense. Then you're free of them. The more I think about it, the Kyle Tucker thing just kind of lurks out there. The longer things go, in terms of guys like Diaz and Tucker, even Bellinger, it's better for the Dodgers. It puts them in the right spot because, just to be honest, if this is the team we end up having going into the season, we're pretty darn good. We're the best team in baseball. Now, injuries are going to happen. Something's going to go wrong. Something's going to go right. We're going to get some surprise bad dudes. Think Tanner Scott. Surprise good guys. So things are going to happen. Or Conforto, right? That was a surprise bad guy. Things will be happening. But you just got to set yourself up. You got to set yourself up for the most success. So you don't have to make the big trades in July, which they escaped by not making the huge trade, but they made 4 interesting trades, and they all kind of worked out in their own way. But this year, I heard that the Red Sox allegedly are talking to Bichette. I don't know. I think the Dodgers lurk. That's all I can say. They just lurk out there. Given the weird stuff going on with labor, where they might not have a 2027, the Dodgers could. I might send Lakers in there somewhere. The Dodgers could easily do that AAV type thing, and it works out really well for them. That's kind of what I'm hoping that they do. You go high this year for 2026, lower for 2027, and then higher for 2028. Not many teams can do that. And then you average it out over those 3 years. Something like that. Remember the oh, jeez, man. I got my signal on. Maybe I did. I didn't. What a jerk. I'm the jerk. Not that guy. He's not a jerk. He did not. He was fine. I thought for sure I had my signal on. Good thing I didn't do anything bad. The Dodgers lurk, but they're in a nice position where they don't have to do much. It would be nice to do more. But I was listening to the Gomes and Dave Roberts, and right now the bullpen. Tanner Scott, Blake Trinan, Alex Vesia. You mentioned Brewstar, Brock Stewart coming back, and then of course Jack Dreyer. Justin Robleski, throw River Ryan into that mix, possibly. I think that'll be interesting to see what they do with him. If they put it this way, I wouldn't be surprised if River Ryan's not in the opening day rotation, just because, not opening day starter, but in the opening rotation, to have to deal with injuries, playing some guys. There is no reason to rush these starters back. You know, especially the one and only Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The good thing is, even though Snell and Glasnow pitched late into the season, they didn't have large seasons. So the wear and tear is low. So that's a good thing. And then the only one, you know, it was Yamamoto that went. You know, Ohtani was slow rolled the whole year. A lot of people are going, oh my gosh, when's he going to pitch 2 innings? When's he going to pitch 3? You're freaking out about the wrong thing. Focus on October. And I just hearing Doc say hopes he makes 25 to 27 starts. Yeah, you can do that. Do that with that 6-man rotation. That's the advantage. You're taking advantage of Ohtani. Piggyback him with somebody maybe to, again, keep the wear and tear off a guy. I'd just start the season with Yamamoto on the injured list. There's enough wear and tear there. There's enough wear and tear to go. Yeah, you know, take it easy. And but you know, at the same time, you go, man, if anyone deserves an opening day start, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Oh my gosh, does that guy deserve an opening day start? Man, opening day start in the gold uniforms. Count me in, folks. Count me in. Man, sounds good to me. Sound good to you? But yeah, Gavin Stone obviously deserves to get a spot in there. I'm concerned about his shoulder. Sorry, I'm turning the light back out. I'm concerned about the shoulder. Different injury. Oh man, I want to read that. I was at a beginning of a stoplight, or at the end of a stoplight, and then it turned green. I will catch up in about. I'm supposed to be home in 8 minutes. I will catch up. I appreciate you guys chatting away. I know it's exciting times. Please, hey, if you can, please hit the like button, please. We've got a very boring winter meeting so far. And maybe something happens while I'm doing this. I don't know. Ooh, can I go? I gotta be careful here. Gotta watch what I'm doing. Plus I don't want to hit a pedestrian. We have this kind of weird intersection here. You can't, it's just judges weird. It goes like from 3 lanes to 2, and you can't really judge it at a distance very well. But yeah, Dodgers are in good shape. And the winter meetings are boring. If teams aren't improving, that only helps the Dodgers. I don't think anyone's come close to them yet. All right, let's take a quick look. I got a red Ohtani just pinch hitting in WC. He'll be the DH for them. Mikey Angle, do you think LA would be better off picking their target and meeting the asking price, or putting together a package of Ryan Ward plus young pitching, or shopping the package for Donovan, Kwan, Duran? Ryan Ward's, just got to be honest, he's not the most enticing piece. He's not the guy. Those guys all want Emmett Sheehan. They want River Ryan. They want Gavin Stone. They want, guys. No, they're not. I don't think you can give up unless you got another pitcher coming. But as was pointed out by, I believe, Hepatitis C later, there are some questions about his mechanics. So here's the question, folks. Do you trade Sheehan at his highest value? I'm just throwing that out there, not advocating. Do you do that? Now, if it's a trade for Skubal, and I think that's what you do. You hold him for Skubal. You do that trade. You have to make that trade. But I really like the idea of Brendan Donovan. More and more, just the contact, the walks. He's legit in that way. He's going to get on base. He's not fast, though. Not a great defender. But he can play second base. He can play third base. He can play the left field a little bit. I really don't want him out there. I want Teo in left, but he can play third and he can play second. Duran can be is a good center fielder. Yeah, we need a haul. That's exactly right. If they're going to trade him, we need to get a lot back. I completely agree. And that haul would need to include another pitcher, like Skubal, or they sign somebody. But don't get rid of your pitching yet. Don't shoot that wad. Please don't shoot that wad, Dodgers. You will regret it, because the worst thing that'll happen is you run out of pitching. Yeah, Mr. Classic, I'm with you. What? Weird people still get on here. Isn't it funny that people actually come into the chat and spend time typing characters for no reason? Amazing. Thank you, though, for the engagement. Yeah, please hit the like button. At least if you're going to come by and crop dust me, at least hit the like button, please. I need the help. So getting home, so be able to go through all the questions when I get back, or when I get there. It's boring. I need. It's like, what do Mike and I even bother going live? What do we talk about? I mean, right now the winter meetings they're dead. I think teams are scared because of the labor coming up, the labor thing coming next year. I think the Dodgers already have a plan in place. And we'll see it when they start executing it. They're going to wait as long as they can, in my opinion, to do that, so that other teams don't start copying them. I hope Josh Burns doesn't know what it is, as now he's the Rockies general manager. And congratulations to him, of course. He deserved it. The dude's made his rounds, though, in the in the West. He's worked for the Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, and now the Rockies. All he's got left is the Giants. So hopefully he stays there, does a good job, because it sucks how bad the Rockies are run. It really does. I can't stand it. And the fact that, and maybe at least he'll make trades with the Dodgers if the owner will let him. You know, who knows what we may need eventually. All right, let's take a quick look here. Jack Harris referring I don't care what Jack Harris says. I like Jack, but I don't care. Stay safe driving, go Dodgers. Yes, I am, Max. Are we supposed to not believe our beat writers? No. You don't believe any of them. They're just getting information fed to them. And they're speculating a little bit, but that's what I think. Aaron Boone said he thinks Bellinger will stay on the Yankees. Yeah, who knows? Elishiva, yep. Never believe beat writers remember when one. Craig, hello. All right. That looks like it's about it, folks. Thanks for joining in on I know a lot of other guys are out there. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. As always, God bless. Go Dodgers.